What up? We kept changing our building. You dig? And I am positive energy. And I'm trying to spread that positive energy to anybody out there willing to receive it. Is that you? Hopefully it is. If not, that's your bad. Nah, but listen, man. This is April 2023. This is DEIMB month. The first DEIMB month in the Central Division at Comcast. And we are celebrating and highlighting the amazing people and initiatives that breathe life into Central Division. And so one way we're doing this throughout the month is every week we present a question. And within that question, we're asking people different things. First question was, what is diversity? What does diversity mean to you? So I walked around the hallways and I was randomly doing Insta interviews. I was like, what do you think of diversity is? Bam, tell me. What do you think diversity is? Bam, tell me. And then I realized I ain't even tell y'all what I think of diversity. So I'm going to keep it 100. I got it written out a little bit so that I can get my words together. But this is what I think about diversity. I'm going to be honest. When I heard diversity originally years ago, diversity meant black. It meant Hispanic. It meant Asian. It meant ethnic. It meant minority. You need a diversity. You need a more diverse team. I mean, you got too many white people, and you need to add some color in there in order to fill a checkbox, hit a quota, or whatever to make the people make visually it looks like it's appeasing because it looks like what the general public looks like visually. That's what I looked at when it came to diversity. But then it grew a little bit. It's like, it's not just about skin color. It's not just about nationality. You got gender now. Now gender, women's rights is in there. You got the LGBTQ plus community. And so diversity now expanded beyond just how you look, but it's how you feel about yourself. This is my authentic truth. Can I come to work being me and you gonna still allow me to work and progress? That's what diversity grew into, from just a minority to gender. But now those are things you can see. But now diversity is growing a little bit further because now it's neurodiversity. That's the diversity of the mind. Right? So neurodiversity paradigm suggests that because neurological differences are normal and have existed throughout human history, they should be respected, understood, supported, and viewed not as a disorder. There's no cure for neurodiversity. There's no cure for neurodiverse people. We, and I say we because I am in that community, think differently. We see the world differently. And when we are included, embraced, and feel belonged in those communities, now you're getting that full thing of what diversity is. Diversity is someone bringing their complete self to an environment and impacting it in a way that only they can when they embrace all of who they are. So that's how I look at diversity. But I'm a segue into another topic because, yes, this is DEIMB month, but it's also Autism Acceptance Month, formerly known as Autism Awareness Month, but we pretty much are aware of what autism is, and we need to begin accepting people and their differences. But if you don't know and you are not aware of what autism is, I'm going to break it down for you real quick. Okay, autism is a developmental disability that affects the way people experience the world. This may include differences in processing senses, thinking, physicality, moving, communication, socializing, and just going about their daily life. People are born autistic. This is a part of their neurological life. There's no cure for it. There's ways of helping to deal with the different intricacies of it, just like any individual who has strengths and weaknesses, and there's things that you put in place in order to make the weaknesses stronger and in order to amplify and highlight the strengths. That's normal in life. But when it comes to autism and when it comes to other neurodiversities, what we tend to do is we only tend to focus on the negative. Well, they can't do this. They are not good in environments. You get too caught up and you're going too fast. You're doing too much. You don't know how to socialize right. Whoa, now let's find the positive, right? I mean, right? We be inclusive in this environment. Let's find the positive. I got a superpower that I can be super focused more than anybody else. I can bounce around and do fine. You say you can't multitask. I may not be able to multitask where you multitask, but my ADHD make me be able to do some things that can't nobody else do. I'm good with numbers. I can memorize stuff. These are the different superpowers that people with neurodiverse and specifically autism have, because we celebrate Autism Acceptance Month. And when we shift the environment in order to help these superpowers to be shown in the forefront, this is when inclusion and belonging come into place. Because now you're showing me I'm included by shifting things to make me excel even better, but even more. Because why? Because you changed something for me. That's feeling included. And so I'm not gonna be too long on this, but I just wanted to really like break down what diversity is to me, and how it's grown and it's shifted. The knowledge the more knowledge I got, the more my perception of the phrase and of the word and what it means has grown, and then the impact and it has morphed so much, and then really seeing the different levels of how it directly affects me. I mean, I can give you a quick story. I was a technician for 12 years, and I was out there on the pole, and it felt good to me. I was isolated. I like being alone. You may not believe that, but yeah, I socialize, but I don't do good with networking. I don't do good with those. I get social anxiety like crazy. So me being a technician in my van by myself, that's fine. I like to figure things out. So every day I got to meet a new person. That was cool for a short period of time. I go in there, I gotta figure out what they need fixed. I can focus on the technical part, look at the numbers. That was exciting to me, but then I wanted something more. So I'm gonna go back to school. Got my degree. I'm like, cause I'm intelligent. I got superpowers that most folk don't know about. And I'm going into this corporate world. I was scared, a little shook, cause I'm like, how they gonna accept me? I mean, join me on the journey. I'm different. COVID happened. I done changed, and now the stuff that was hidden, I can't hide it no more. And now I'm like, okay, I know diversity is a fact and inclusion is a choice, but are you really going to include me or accept me? Because now I'm representing something that typically has a negative stigma. So of course, yeah. So yes, because this is Autism Acceptance Month, I'm speaking directly about autism, but there's so many facets of neurodiversity, or being called a neurodivergent. So many different ways that people fall under this category that we and you don't talk about it, because why? Because there's a negative stigma on it. Well, I am Mr. Positive Energy, and I'm going to find the positive on what neurodiversity is for all those people who are just like me, who ain't got a voice. I'm going to use mine. I'm Kev James. I am Positive Energy. My slogan is Let's Do Life, man. This is LIFE. It's a let it flow experience. Hopefully what your experience transform your mind, your heart, and your perception of the world around you. What is diversity? Diversity is you. Diversity is me. Diversity is us. And without us, you, me, we cannot continue to move forward. I need you. You need me. We need us. Now take care. Kev James. Yiddy.